Fate Extella, the Umbral Star on the PlayStation 4. This would be a research stream. I can play this for about an hour already, but the difficulty level is a bit too high, so I already died. But I gained 8 experience levels, so there's that. So we'll do that in just a moment. Some of the stuff's pretty self-explanatory. It's a Dynasty Warriors game, come on. Well, it's basically Dynasty Warriors where, yeah, it's Dynasty Warriors. You go to an area, you complete the mission, then you go to a different area. Or actually, you can just go to different areas if you want. They have corridors. It's like Berserk, only you're fighting a bunch of enemies inside the rooms instead of robots. No evil auto. I know that reference is probably way too dated for most of my viewers, but I understand. Anyhow, it is. Always understand the classics, kids. Extella maneuver. Pressing circle, you can activate an Extella maneuver if you have at least one bar into Extella maneuver. Use it any time. You hit an enemy with an Extella maneuver, you can engulf surrounding enemies and deal widespread damage. The more enemies you engulf, the more damage will accumulate. Also, the first enemy hit will take significantly more damage. Acting, press the circle button to complete the gauge and deal additional damage. You can stop completing it all at once. Yeah, it might not matter that much. I want to say it's more about crowd control than about dealing a massive amount of damage to one enemy. At least based on what I remember, anyway. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this. Bear with me. Strength. Yeah, some of this stuff was in the sequel, Fate Extella Link, which actually I didn't hate. It started out kind of boring, but I thought it did a pretty good job of, revealing more characters and, making it's a mission-based Dynasty Warriors game, which I actually kind of prefer. But Dynasty Warriors kind of had to move in that direction anyway, because just beating up on 1,000 people who weren't that smart kind of loses its luster after a while. Yeah, she keeps calling me Praetor, whatever. Praetor. Yeah, the lore, the abbreviation, the funky abbreviations, like that. Even if they made sense, it's like, how do you speak those words? Like, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, there's a lot of this, lore dumping with lots of highfalutin language. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's actually it's ridiculously over the top. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah, this is like Chrono Trigger. I'm playing a character that doesn't speak at all. They speak to me. As if I'm the master, it is.
要は月の信用と認めずというかただなんとなくで新たな領域に居座る愚か者がいる。まったく越してきたのなら挨拶と貢ぎ物を入れるのが筋というもの。世はうなぎが食べたいな。本気で憤るほどのことでもないぞ。別段世は怒ってなどおらぬ。世はかつての皇帝にして今はムーンセルオートマトンの認めし新たな王なのだから。たかが賊ごときに本気で憤ったりするものか。忍耐強くも寛容。しかして支配者としての責務を忘れぬよう。
Is that voice actress the same one from Super Neptunia RPG? The one who the one who had the jetpack and wore the glasses on her head? Gotta say.
そなたはさりげなく褒めてみたり、情熱的に称えてくれても良いのだぞ。良いのだぞ。制圧したりされたり。
Yeah, the models were terrible, but the character art's okay. By okay, I mean it's not as terrible. But this is a Vita game that got up-res to the PS4, so the models are what they are, I guess.
最終的にはその地のボスを倒すことで領土を我が支配下にできるのだ。決まっておろう。世の体感を妬むはぐれサーバントどもだ。
Bunch of Rick Rosses out here.
聖杯戦争でなければ世に勝てるのではなどと増長している輩だな。 割と多いのだ、その手の新参者が。セラフの再構築を機に我こそは王にならんと現れる未知の英霊も少なくはないのだ。よとそなたはこの反逆者たちを蹴散らし、動乱にあるセラフを平定し、いずれ来訪するであろう多くの知性体たち。
I'm very curious to know how she's saying the words Seraph. I'm curious to know how she's pronouncing that because I can barely even read it. It's in English.
月の新天地に希望と未来を求める人々を迎えるための豊かな土壌を作らねばならん。ことはそなたと世だけの話ではないのだ。何を感心している。このセラフを任されたのだ。よとて公私混同は少し控える。
Okay, we're skipping the rest of this. You get the idea. This is the voice that mainly I don't think there's ever been more than 2 people talking at any one time. It's mainly just been her dumping a bunch of crap on us like that. So you'll be seeing it. So if you're playing the game for the first time, you'll be hearing a lot of that. And servant. We only have 1 servant. Everyone else is new. We can't do anything. We can't select them. At least not yet, anyway. You have to clear out the first battle, anyway. If I play the whole chapter, we'll be able to look back on the events happened at the beginning of the chapter. Well, okay. We already cleared the 0 stage. So we'll do the first stage. I'm currently level 8, so that means I can actually do level 15. I tried to do hard mode earlier, and I got my butt kicked. So let's just make progress. Let's not mess around with this. I mean, I guess it was hard because I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I think I made it all the way to a boss, and the boss was the one that ruined me. But I played for like half an hour at least. Almost beat the stage. There's that.
見るがいい奏者よ。これが新しいセラフ。日ごとに出現し拡大していく。我らが領土だ。
I think she said Seraph, so she pronounced it. That was what I was expecting. By the way, when you die, like in Fate Extella Link, you have a chance to do a regular respawn, or you could do a special respawn where you get like all your health back and all your magic points back, something like that. If I die, I'll show you what it is again. So you get to choose how you want to respawn, how strong you want to be.
かつてのアリーナとここは勝手が違う。ここではマスターである。
Again, she never shuts up. She does this for like half an hour and then we get into a fight. Okay, like I said, Dynasty Warriors crap. But this is an objective-based game, not an enemy massacre game. So let's take back this sector first. We can't leave till we finish off the enemies in this sector. If we kill enough enemies, eventually the commanders show up. Then when the commanders show up, that's when we have to get the keys from taking out the commanders. So we get the commander to show up by clearing out a bunch of people, and then eventually we'll target them. Press L1 to recenter the camera behind you. It's kind of annoying in this. I want to say the camera controls are more annoying in this game than in Fate Extella Link. And they're the aggressors. Those are the guys you need to take out. They're the commanders. Okay, let's practice a couple of basic combos. Press square, square, triangle for that little Z slash. Square, 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 triangle. There you go. That should be the 4. So 3 squares and a triangle for that. 2, 3, 4. 4 squares and a triangle for that, I want to say. Let's call it the figure 8. 3 squares and a triangle. 4 squares and a triangle. Okay, I got a full meter now, so I can press the circle button. That's what that is. I think this is a QTE, I can't really tell. But when you see the circle, you'll see a couple of parallelograms. I think the parallelograms represent how many times I have to press the square button to extend that combo. I think that's what that means. And that triangle right in front of me, like that diamond that appears right in front of me, shows me where the nearest aggressor is. That gives me some idea about what. It helps me get my bearings at least. Look out. Okay, we'll ignore that enemy invasion D thing till later. There you are. You down? Okay, that's complete. So all the aggressors have been taken out. So that means we have the keys and we can leave the area. Okay, I need this. Which way are we going? Let's go to Sector 2. We'll head over, we'll go east, and keep going east, until we get to Sector 2. That's not complicated. Go this way. Okay, we're gonna blast through this area. Gonna press R1 to dash through it. See if I can get out. There we go. We're gonna leave. Okay, here's Sector 2. All these alpha effects can be really hard for me to encode, so let's keep that in mind. Fair warning. When you ignore enemy invasions, there's a possibility of a fall. When a sector falls, regime keys will also follow the enemy. Defend a sector by defeating all the aggressors invading it. Okay, so we're going to take out the aggressors and get our key. Okay, there's Kuka Lane. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, I did a thing. I don't know what that was. I don't remember doing anything special. There's another aggressor. I want to say there's another way for me to recenter the camera. I just know this is the way that works. I think I got him. Anyone else? That's one of my aggressors, yeah. I'm trying to get another aggressor to show up by defeating more of these enemies. But again, they aren't the problem. The aggressors are the ones I'm going to need to spawn. When the aggressors spawn, they'll drop the items I need to clear out the level. But yeah, above the, at the top center of the screen where it says complete regime matrix, above that you see some musical notes. So as we clear sectors, that we start taking notes away from them. The idea is to have more notes than them. Look out. Okay. Okay, circle. Hopefully I can get two of these guys stuck together. But okay, I still have some blue bars left. Okay. See again the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. See those blue rectangles? That's my special meter. And that's full. I can press the circle button and get that special attack you saw me do a few seconds ago. Okay, someone's down. That's one of our, I think that's one of our aggressors. Nope, that was them. Because we took out that aggressor. I like how they fall after you clear out the area. It's kind of cool. See ya, Kuka Lane. Cool. Y'all know what this is. Where are we going? We're going south. See the little dotted line on the right-hand side of the screen? We're gonna go south, head to Sector 4. There we go. There should be a mini boss over here or something. Yeah, it's her. I can't. So let's beat her up. Oh, you have to take out these aggressor plants. The monster generators. So your job is to take out these monster generators as soon as possible so that they stop spawning enemies. Specifically, they spawn aggressors. So as soon as this monster generator is taken out, then eventually the aggressors will stop spawning, and then we can kill them, the ones that are remaining, to get those keys. There you are. I have to jump to reach them. The circle button. This will take out the plant right here and any nearby enemy. Well, some of them. Guess I didn't do the TCB right. That's okay, I still have some blue bars left. Okay, so now I can take out the rest of the aggressors, which are over there. Yeah. So every time I press that circle button, I use up an extra triangle or an extra rectangle, like that. Now my meter's almost empty. But the idea is that every time I press that circle button to complete that QTE, I think I do a little bit more damage. I don't know how much more damage. I have to start paying attention to that. I want to say it's not a lot of damage. On the bottom of the screen, that green bar is my health, and the blue bar, again, the blue squares underneath it, those are my special attack meter. So for every for every blue pip I have in that special attack meter, that is an extra QTE I can do. Which way am I going? Oh, so if I go to the... Okay, so I'm going to an area that has 2 regime keys. So if I clear out the aggressors here, I get 2 keys. And you see on the top of the screen where it says complete the regime matrix? This will put me over the top. Might be a bit too much. I should this scenario with 1 key instead of 2. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Okay. Square, triangle. Square, triangle. Okay. That's a quick and easy way to clear out an area in front of you. Square, triangle. Oh, yep. So 4 squares and a triangle gets you that figure 8 attack I just did. How many more enemies? There he is. Okay, you ready for this? Circle button? Yeah. I used up all my rectangles in the special attack meter. Keep calling parallelograms. Cool. Okay. It's gonna take me a while to build up this special attack meter, so just beat up on people. That did it, right? We're all dead? Yep, that's it. Takeover complete. See, we got a full set of blue regime keys. That's what that meter's for, right there in the center of the screen. Okay, so what's next? I want to say on hard mode, it was a lot harder. So now the boss will show up? Is that how that works? Remember, this is normal difficulty, so you only need to be level 1 to clear it. But I guess in order to do hard mode, they want me to be level 15, which means I probably have to do that tutorial level multiple times just so I can level up. Which you're allowed to do. I mean, it makes sense. In a way. In my special attack meter. Oh, where's the, there's a plant over here. Where's the plant? There he is. Oh, and he shoots. You know, he shot stuff. Did I press L2? I pressed L2 by accident. I didn't mean to do that. Hope I made contact with that monster. That monster plant. Like I said, that plant, that little monster generator is what I need to take out. That little floating pumpkin thing. So I accidentally pressed R2 to do that. Down he goes. So where's the boss servant? Must be down there at the bottom. That's her? Okay, I also pressed the wrong... I should not have used up that, I definitely should not have used up that, that R2 button attack. Did I miss? I think I missed. I'm not going to waste one. I'm only going to use some of these squares for my special attack. Oh, where'd she go? There she is. And she will counter you, so be careful. If you bash on the square button, she will counter you. Okay, now I got her. Bash on that circle button. There we go, I used up all the special attacks. Now how much damage did I do is the question. Not that much, see? Didn't even take off a fifth of her meter. I'm pretty sure I did some damage to her before that. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, there's a R3. There we go. I can lock onto her. If you press R3, you can lock onto her. Whoops. Forgot about that part. She can't take you out if you get careless. Don't just mash on the attack button. Wait for her to attack first, then wail on her. Okay. Down to half. Down to half health. Yo, there's a block button, isn't there? Yeah, you hold down the L1 button to block. Which also restarts the camera. Suck it. She will block, as you would expect, like that. She blocked that. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. You have to stay away from her to be fine. Wrong way, girlfriend. I think I took a hit there. Wrong button. I'm not going to waste my special attack rectangles there. Okay, where's she at? There she is. Okay, so I did a little bit of damage to her. Wrong way, girlfriend. Circle. There. She tried to counter me for a second. How much damage will this do? Kind of hard to tell, really. Close, almost dead. Yep, she countered me. Had to block that. Yep. Got her. Okay. She's not that strong at this difficulty level. Just a flesh wound. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy. I guess hard mode really is hard. A purification choker, totally family friendly. Let's see. Normal attack, unique attack, yeah. Heavy attacks. Yeah, now they tell me this after I defeat the level. Yeah, these skills are always kind of interesting in Extella Link. So I might be willing to play on a harder difficulty level if I can, you know, do a little bit of grinding. You know, grind up with different characters. That's me.
レガリアは世の薬指でこそ生えるもの。似合ってる。絶対に似合ってるのだ。そうであろう、奏者よ。レガリア、世に似合っていや。奏者？そなたの言葉はこの上なく嬉しいが。なんだかやはり情熱的なのだな。よいぞ、許す。世の手指に触れるがよい。最高級の白磁に触れるように優しくだぞ。
More of a bronze guy myself.
今日の奏者はやはりなんだか前のめりで、よもや世が汚されてしまうとは。
I don't know how I feel how this is going.
しかしだな、ここではその配下の4機たちも姿は見えぬとはいえ目はあるわけで、せっかくならマイルームでゆっくりと。いや違うぞ。世は前のめりな奏者の情熱をこそ受け止めよう。しかしあれだ、 ひとまずこの領域は安泰だぞ。エネミーもわかぬようだし、アーチャーもランサーも完全に離脱したらしい。
I'm just gonna skip past that
正
affection
真
line.
正銘の新たな領土となった。世とそなたの勝利だ。
I'm not gonna comment on that affection line. I don't know what we're getting at here. I mean, I think I know. We'll just move on.
そうじゃ。マイルームへ戻るぞ、奏者。そなた顔色が青を通り越して真っ白だ。聖杯戦争の保健室ほどではなくとも、マイルームには診断と治療の機能がある。すぐにどうなさるおつもりです？輝くばかりにイケメンなその魂、決してあなたのものではないでしょうに。何？この陰頭と関係、横連母と悪巧みが一体となった声は。いかにもまさしく、ここにマスターを求めて幾清掃、三千世界のカラスを殺し、朝が来ぬよう祈りましょう。ここは我が国神の国、水は潤い実り豊かな中津国。国が打つ穂に水注ぎ、高間巡り読み巡り、巡り巡りて水天日光。
What? Oh, it's the all-purpose J-pop cultural cat girl.
スタンダードにキュートな青き装いをまといて、サーバントキャスター、今ここに水産です。やはりキャスター、貴様生きていたのか。懐かしいなどと何を言う。あやつは確かにそなたに協力し、共に聖杯戦争を戦ったサーバントだ。
Why do I feel nostalgic about her?
しかしそれは腹に一物あってのこと。あやつは何やら怪しい企みでそなたと仮契約し、聖杯を狙った不届き者だぞ。悪の栄えた試しはなし。最後には脱落したのだが。そういえば貴様、どうしていなくなったのだ。聖杯戦争の終盤、いつの間にか姿を消していたが。いつの間にかじゃねえですよ。あなたがムーンセル中枢に通じる道でドーンと私の背中を押して月の裏側に落としやがったんじゃないですか。
I love how they capitalize us as if the way she says it implies that it's supposed to be capitalized. I don't even know anymore.
レガリ
Okay,
アが
and
一
we're gonna
つきり
skip this. It's a research stream. No reason to spend a bunch of time worrying about this. At least you got to hear some of the voice acting.
初陣はどうであった？
Yeah. I don't know what kind of... Anyway.
率直な、そして素直な感想、特に許す。よこそ最優のセーバーにふさわしいということか。加えて月の聖杯戦争に勝利したただ一人のマスターが傍らにいるのだ。世が強いのは全くの道理であった。世の奮戦をねぎらうそなたの言葉は嬉しいが、それはそれとしてだな。奏者よ、今回奏者は世の指輪の中にだな。あそこに入った感じはどうであった？本当に辛くはなかったか？世はそなたに無理を強いてはいないか？
So it's like I'm like the essence of Captain Planet's Planeteer rings. Is that what I'm doing? I don't know. Yeah, like I said, the lore is impenetrable.
さすが奏者。鋭い指摘で世も頼もしい。頼もしいのだが。
Probably just bravado. Next.
ん？自覚がないのか？それは少し奇妙といえば奇妙なような。
Okay, I don't even know what spawned that question in the first place, so let's skip that. Okay, side story now available. So that probably means I can level up. What do you think? We'll see what happens. Let's see. Build items using QP or break length. Casual member require Mystic codes, but all spending QP and upgrade parts. And Mystic codes are code cats. That doesn't mean unknown until they're constructed. You no longer have need for a Mystic code or install skill. Okay. I don't even know what these codes are. This one looks good. Oh, it's more expensive. Well, I have 92,000, so I can afford all of these, actually. I want to say I only really need one. Ooh, a decoy. What does change even mean? Let's see, press triangle, switches between your mains. Oh, who's the subservient? 15-second decoy sounds good if you're dealing with a boss. Cure. Removes all status effects. Okay, fine. So it's like pure. It's like a pure potion in Final Fantasy. Let's see. Destroy. Okay. Let's take the ones I want and get rid of the rest. That sounds like a good idea. Cool, it's a good idea. Install skills. Okay, an open slot and expand or upgrade a servant skills. Number of slots increases the bond level with your servant goes up. Set instant skill in the same category and then join or connecting slot with it. Yeah, that was in Fate Extella Link as well. Find and install skill necessary to some. We'll break it down to QP. Yeah, it's already been established. Movement, defense, normal attacks may deal flame damage. May kill regular. Well, it kills by killing regular enemies. Increases Extella gauge maximum. I guess that's good. Increases strength during moon crux. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. How about more defense? Okay, so none of these other ones are unlocked. So we got that. Bond level. Guess I forgot to register the bond. Should have done that earlier. Funny how no one else said anything except for Nero. We saw Kukulane during the fight and he didn't say anything. I just punched people in the face. No. You doing Codecast? I guess we're wearing this one, huh? Yeah, that's all we got. It's our only choice. Okay, servant info. Not a servant info. So how do we sell? Okay, I was just there. How do I sell? There we go. That's how I do it. Actually, there's another option up here. Thought I was already wearing this. Maybe someone else has to wear it. Let's see. Increases movement. I don't think I need to go faster. So it's not a lot of crystals, but it's something, I guess. This doesn't sound terribly useful. Probably get rid of them later. If I need the money, I guess I'll sell these later. Not gonna hoard these if I don't need them. Great. So I unlocked more crap from my gallery. Is there a save here? Maybe later, it's not now. That's my one skill it's equipped. It's the only slot I have available. We crafting something? So we could craft this if we wanted to, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Got plenty of money, that won't be a problem. So now we're in chapter 2. So we'll end the video pretty soon.
とはいえだ。あまり無理をするではないぞ。